Welcome back. In this module, we will walk you through the tools and strategies you need to create a life you love based on your values. Once you've completed these lessons, you will find alignment in your life, like waking up each day feeling truly excited. When you love how you're spending your day, you truly enjoy the people around you, and you relish all aspects of the life you live. You're where you're supposed to be, and it feels right. So let's dive right in, shall we? In this module, we'll explore the following. What are values and why knowing your values is so important? You will discover your own personal values. How are values prioritized and how do they influence your daily life? You will create your own personal value system. If I was to ask you, what are your top 5 values? Would you be able to name them? This is actually a really important question when you consider the fact that your happiness is directly linked to your values. Yes, that is true. Not living according to what matters most to you creates discontentment, a feeling of being stuck, unfulfilled, and unloved. When we become unapologetic about what we want and live according to what is important, we feel good. And that, my dear friend, is the name of the game. I want you to feel good, have fun, and enjoy this playground we call life. Quick word on beliefs versus values. Values are unique to you. They can change a bit over time and are not dependent on social or cultural norms. Beliefs, on the other hand, are convictions, often moralistic judgments that something is true, often without proof. Beliefs can be good or not so good. The not so good ones I include in the destructive dozen. Also, knowing your values helps you make decisions faster, creates clarity from chaos, and frees you up to enjoy life. Whether you realize it or not, values influence your behaviors, your choices, and emotions. They influence your habits, lifestyle, and in a broader sense, your way of being and interacting in the world. So it's extremely important to know what your values are or what you want them to be and be able to name them. By answering a few questions, you can begin to explore your values and watch them become clearer. I want you to notice that a value is a conscious choice to have your needs met. In your notebook, consider and answer these 4 questions. Pause the video and take your time answering the questions. When complete, return to the module. By simply looking at what you regard as valuable, both monetary and non-monetary ways, you can begin to uncover what your core values are. Values share the common thread of expressing what matters most to a person, and what that person feels is essential to their happiness. Conversely, it also means that if we're not happy, then it's a safe bet that we're not living in alignment with what we want or value, and our needs are not being met. The phrase, what matters most, means when you are talking about values, we are talking about the worth someone assigns to something, both monetary and non-monetary worth. Whatever has the highest worth in the eyes of the individual will also have the highest value. A person's beliefs, experiences, principles, and ideas help shape their values. But what do we mean by the term values? In its simplest expression, the term values refers to inner standards from which a person acts. Values operate within a person whether that person recognizes them or not. A person's value says something about what they view as important and worthwhile. These things can be both tangible and intangible. For example, someone may value family and maintain meaningful connections with members of their extended family, while creating a pleasant home environment for their immediate family. Another person may value beauty and will surround themselves with art or nature. A third person, they may value health and adhere to a very healthy diet and exercise. Why is it important to know your values? Values are like a lighthouse meant to direct and guide you through life's journey. They are also like having a compass in your pocket. When things get confusing, you can pull out your values and use them to reorient yourself and get back on track. Values help define who a person is and helps that person determine their life's priorities. The degree of fulfillment a person experiences in life is directly related to whether their important values are honored. Knowing values allows a person to be more thoughtful about their choices, their actions, instead of reacting subconsciously to what is going on in their lives. Think of your values like being behind the steering wheel of a car. When you don't know your values, you find yourself on the back seat, not the driver's seat. And we all know those sitting in the back seat are the ones to complain because they feel like they don't have control. But by knowing your values, you can feel more in control because your values help you live more intentionally. Thinking about what you want in life will help you align yourself with new behaviors. Let's switch gears just a bit and talk about aspirational values. The values a person really wants to be true for themselves, but are not yet evident in their behavior are called aspirational values. They reflect qualities that a person respects and aspires to, but are not currently true for them yet. You are living your values whether you realize it or not. If you don't know what your values are, your core values, you will live reactively to life instead of proactively through your own choices, desires, and dreams. So it's important for you to identify your core aspirational values as they are a guide to your behavior. Determining your core and aspirational values, it's fun and a lightning process. It allows you to tap into the deeper parts of you that make you who you are. For your homework, answer the following debrief questions in your notebook. And in the next lesson, we will focus on 2 important ways to discover your values. I can't wait to see you there. See you in the next lesson.